Hello, my name is Cameron Talbert. I am from Team Juliet, and I'm reviewing Team Delta's AI trainer. Overall, presentation was awesome. I really liked the product. You had a good amount of information to back up your statements and just give a brief overview of what your product is targeting. You had a good use of examples of how AI can be used for benefits and how AI can be used beneficially, and how AI can be used in negative aspects, and how AI has actually done things negatively, like the AI targeting system in the South African army that ended up killing 9, injuring 11, I believe. That was a good way of showing how AI can be used negatively, and how AI has had how AI, if not maintained and trained properly, will hurt more than it will help. Like I said, I like your product. The only issue I have with an AI over another AI is, how does your product like show or depict your bias, and like how does the product differentiate from being a type of like a dictatorship over all other bias, all other AI. Like if everybody has to go through your trainers to make sure that it's a good AI and there is no ethical issues with that said AI, what does your AI have to go through in order to like say that I'm good and you're not? Like, why does your bias over certain issues sorry, let me think about this. How I'm gonna word this. How does your bias for certain issues dominate those who may have different or slightly different views on certain stances? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, what is your AI? How is your AI better than others to the point where it can say, I can train you and I can make you better to what I believe? Like, how does it do that? Also, what are the limitations of your product and its algorithms? And how will it overcome these deficiencies? Like, so if your only goes up to a certain thing, like it'll touch discriminatory practices, but won't touch racial slurs. How is it going to overcome that type of thing? I mean, obviously, I'm sure your product will already have those types of things implemented in them. That's just an example of like, where does it draw the line on certain issues, and if that isn't good enough, how is it going to overcome that that issue? Yeah. Sorry, I know this is sort of like confusing. It's just sort of hard to like articulate sort of what I'm trying to get at here. So the first question I had, what makes your product better than other products to the point where it sort of has a say-so of whether it's a good AI or bad AI? And the second question I had for the product was, what are the limitations of the product? Where does it draw the line on certain issues? And if that line isn't set clear enough, or if it isn't good enough, to the point where AI is still doing where the hell it wants to do, excuse my language, how will it overcome those deficiencies? Overall, great presentation. I enjoyed it. Y'all have an awesome product. Those are the only 2 questions I have about your product. Other than that, I have nothing else. I'll talk to y'all later.